man. Let's
Give
try,
me a
let's try.
second. I gotta do something here real quick.
Oh, there's so many people on now.
Oh, by the way, Steve, I never gave you any grief for sniping Saquon Barkley from right in front of me in the Booze League. I was not happy about that. I was waiting for him to get to me. I was the next pick, and you ninja'd him. Not happy.
You know what? It's funny. I fell asleep during the last like 3 rounds.
It's a long draft. It is a long draft. I am going to bail, and you guys can continue playing. Obviously, it's your own life. You can do what you want. But I have a fantasy football draft going on, and I was going to try to play a game that I could play, but then also draft with. And guess what? Turns out Warzone's not one of those games. So call your buddy back, Fuzzy, the guy who was trying to get a hold of you, and
yeah. I'm gonna see if I can
I'm gonna bounce for now, though.
Fill it up.
get a
Peace
mini
out.
right now.
Thanks for playing, you guys. Good to see you again.
All right,
Sabrina.
stream your
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah,
draft.
I'll keep it going. I'll keep it going.
Make sure to.
Oh, I couldn't hear what he was gonna say. All right, I gotta be right back. My pick's up in like 2 seconds. I got time. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, good. I thought it was gonna auto pick here. Chat. I wish I had some kind of music that I could play in the background. This gin is treating me right, I have to say. Oh, it's my pick. Oh, geez, I should pay attention, huh? All right. Adams is gone. Tyreek Hill. Boom. It's gonna get crazy, dude, because this is a this is a super flex league. Oh, that's weird. Justice Hill for the Ravens has a torn Achilles. Is nuts considering J.K. Dobbins had a torn ACL. This is my last actual fantasy football draft this year. Hey. Buns. Buns. Luna. Luna. I'm coming up. Luna, sweetheart, come here. Elliot. Henry. Diggs. Hopkins. Calf. Rogers. Josh Allen. Still available. Mixon's taken. Eckler gone. Eckler's. Oh, he's gone. Gibson gone. Oh. Really happy with that. Two running backs, three wide receivers, tight end, flex, super flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bench spots. No kicker, no defense. Kind of nice. Ridley's gone. Aaron Allen's still available. Jefferson's gone. Jay Brown's gone. Russell Wilson's gone. Kyler Murray. Lamar Jackson. Taylor's still available. Nope, he went in the first. Wow. Josh Jacobs. Oh, I see him down there at 40. Steve reviews. I'm still super stoked about the way that the draft ended last night when I was able to get Jalen Hurts for $3, Mixon or Joe Burrow for $3. Good draft. I don't know if you were able to see the end of it or not, but I grabbed Akers for $3, which he's hurt this year, but I can keep him next year for $8. And I grabbed after the draft, I went and grabbed Travis Etienne off waivers for free. I'll be able to keep him next year for $5. So all in all, I feel really good about my team. There goes Jacobs. Guy drafted Chubb, Jones, and Jacobs. This is a super flex league, which means, of course, you can have two quarterbacks. If I get Keenan Allen as my second wide receiver, I'm gonna be really I'll even take Clyde Edwards-Helaire here. Okay, Edwards is gone. Najee is gone. Dobbins, of course, is hurt. So what's it going to be? Am I going to go Allen or Swift? Kittle's gone. Waller's gone. Evans just went. Prescott's gone. Who's the last quarterback here? Bridgewater, Taysom Hill, Mac Jones. I'm going to go here. Franks, quarterback, Mac Jones. Wow. I'm going to throw these QBs continued. Just in case it comes to like me needing another quarterback. I'm just going to hit this list at the end. Oh, hey, look at that. Keenan Allen fell to me. Love it. I really do hope he stays healthy this year. I think that in that offense with Herbert, a full year of Herbert, Keenan Allen could easily be a top 5 receiver. And especially since this is a 3 wide receiver league with a flex, I think it's really important to come out of the first couple rounds with solid receivers. They say they're a dime a dozen, but these guys are just, they feel super safe and trustworthy every week. Our running backs are both going to keep me up late at night. Joe Mixon's always getting hurt. Offensive line's bad. Saquon is always getting hurt, and his offensive line's bad. I need some sort of safety net for receivers. Losing all my points. I'll never catch up to Pismo. Was putting the fact that I'm streaming this into the league chat, because I failed to do that earlier. Well, as this is wrapping around, I'm going to use this opportunity to go make myself another drink. Get back. I'm moving something around in the garage, and I made a huge crashing sound, and some dog woke up. Luna. Have you lay down again? Good girl. Headphones on, even though there's no sound. General. I could share my Discord. Oh, geez, it's my pick. I wasn't paying attention. Swift is still there. What's going on with him? Oh, that's okay. I don't need him for week 1. Definitely taking him here. Love that pick. 5th round. Godwin. Robinson. Warren. Montgomery went. Miles Sanders? Oh, he's gone. Herbert went the second. Chris Carson gone. Cooper's gone. DJ Moore gone. Daryl Henderson gone. Bert. Joe Jones gone. Brady's gone. Woods is gone. Hate mine more. Really hate my team. Someone squish me. Is Lockett really available still? Yes, he is. Hurt. Groin. Luke Hill. McCaffrey, Eckler, Rogers, Cooper, Jones. Yeah, okay. Because he can totally see all of his 5 guys on IR by October. That could happen with any team. Oh, dude, Tyler Lockett went 3 picks before mine. Bro.
What's up?
Hey, who's this?
Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
How's it going?
What's your team name?
Right now, it's my user, my sleeper handle, just TM Henry. But I'll change it once I figure out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got Murray and Jackson, dude. That's solid.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, like I was spacing on the fact that we have to start 3 wide receivers.
There's so many wide receivers. I think
It's
that's
true.
a really good strategy because you're gonna sleep like warm and cuddly every night, like knowing you don't have to worry about quarterbacks in a sleeper or a super flex. Whereas my pick, I don't have a quarterback yet. It's the 6th round.
Yeah. Wait, are you smart?
Cope's gone. Yes, he is. Gone. Available. I'm really gonna do it, man. I'm gonna pull a trigger on a wide receiver in the 6th round. Our teams are completely opposite, bro. Like I have 3 wide receivers, 3 running backs, no quarterback.
My home league is also a super flex.
Oh, this is my only super flex league.
I got you. I did the same thing you're doing. Like I had the 2nd pick overall, and like I went McCaffrey, and a bunch. There were like 6 quarterbacks went in the 1st round, and like I didn't get a QB till like round 6. I got Matt Ryan. I ended up with like Ryan, Winston, and Darnold. But the rest of my team is pretty stacked. Like I got Kelsey fell all the way back to me at 2-9. So I was just like, absolutely, let's keep doing this.
It's just going to be one of those like value-based drafts for me, and thoughts and prayers for quarterbacks I end up with at the end of this draft because the way this is going, it's going to be gross.
No, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. And like you you're pretty stacked at a lot of other positions. So
Yeah.
your 3 wide receivers are awesome.
I am very happy with them. They feel like they're all like relatively safe, as far as like usage goes. And then the running backs could be great on a weekly basis. Like they're all starting running backs who can catch the football. So that
I gotcha.
I noticed you picked another running back instead of a wide receiver.
I know. Yeah, just
That's
I didn't see anybody who was just like super
makes sense.
standing out to me. I'll just kind of do a bunch of dart throws from here on out.
Gotcha.
Plus, there's that possibility of the Chubb injury.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I have Hunt in a 20-team Yahoo league as my RB2.
Oh my gosh!
And so I like his weekly floor. Feel like it's safe. He's going to get 10 to 15 touches a game. It feels like Hunt will.
Yeah,
that always produces like double-digit numbers in PPR. So happy with that.
Easily.
And we are just opposites here. You're gonna wait until the 7th round to maybe get your wide receiver 2. I'm still searching for my QB1.
Well, I mean, there's still a decent like list of QBs out there that like I know everyone hates on Starbucks Kirk Cousins, but like he was the QB 11 last year.
I don't hate Cousins. I just be a little nervous him being my QB1. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
It might roll that way though. Tannehill's gone. How many leagues are you in?
This is my second one this year, so
Oh, just the 2?
yeah. I have
Wow.
a league that we started when we were in college a long time ago, so that's still kind of the home league for most of us.
Yeah.
And then I got into the mixtaping thing just kind of for fun, and then someone
Yeah.
tweeted me on I guess it was like last week, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, let's do this.
That's awesome. Yeah, I tried to go a couple years back and join as many leagues as I possibly could because I just
Sure.
really enjoyed it. So I thought it was so much fun. And I was thinking, well, whatever research I do, I can just apply that to all my other leagues that I'm in. So it's not like I have to do more work, right? Well, that was the case until waiver night came around. And I was
Sure.
in 12 leagues. And
Oh, gosh.
waiver night took me like an hour and a half every single Tuesday. So I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta lower my league. So I'm in 9 now. What's up, baby? I'd love to make this draft is still. Oh, as soon as just we're making homemade salsa for the first time tonight. We're growing a bunch of like serrano peppers and
Oh, good.
this
Good,
and
good.
that out in the planters. So
That's
I'm not
cool.
a heat seeker, but I do like to try things.
Yeah, we have a family recipe. I really enjoy making it.
Cool.
Use like some garlic, minced garlic in there. Usually a can of Rotel. It's not too spicy. We can make it spicier depending on whatever the freshest pepper is around. But typically, yeah, it's like I'm trying to think what else is in it. Rotel. I like green chilies. I'll try to put them in there when I can. Cilantro, and a little bit of salt, and oh no, I wanted Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
The next one on the list there is a good pick there. I feel like an idiot saying that to this to this league because I'm literally looking at Harris's draft value. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody knows that he was like the next receiver. That's just funny. I didn't realize that until I actually typed it out. Like, great value. Of course it is. That's what Harris told us it was, and that's how he values him. And I was actually high on Ayuk last year after watching him play a couple games before Harris was like pinpointing on like or getting any praise, any respect and pointers on him in the actual podcast. Because that guy just every time he touched the ball, he was electric. And that one night when he leapt over that guy that showed like his elite athleticism and all that, and I was
Oh my
just like,
gosh,
dude, this
yeah.
guy is a superstar. Like, how does his team draft Debo and Ayuk if both of them stay healthy with Kittle? That is an insane offense they have. So
Oh, for sure.
I hope that they stay healthy. I'm a Seahawks fan, so I don't want them to be good, but
Nice.
I want to watch good football. So I want to see because their defense is elite. Of course, the Niners' defense is elite, and
When it's healthy, yeah.
yeah, exactly. I drafted Nick Bosa in a IDP league just yesterday,
Oh,
so
cool.
I am happy to have him as my starting D line.
I've never played in an IDP league. That sounds
It's a
pretty fun.
lot of fun, man. More work, but it's just more of a variety. And
Yeah.
it's always cool to hear their names. You're always hearing their names come up on the games anyway when you're watching them. So this just like adds like a face and a profile to them whenever they pop up. But I'll shush so you can get your
Oh, no
numbers
worries.
in order. You're coming up next. Oh, Thomas is gone.
T. Higgins. Very interesting.
So next wide receiver on the list here on my Christopher Harris Superflex rankings is Kenny Galladay. I don't know if you trust that offense, but
I do not. Well, I just don't trust him. I got burned by him last year. I think he
Gotcha.
kind of, even if he didn't make a quote unquote business decision, just it left a bad taste in my mouth. There we go.
Claypool.
Mapletron. Yeah, I have like the Packers, I suppose, are my default NFL team, but I'm a University of Texas fan, so anytime their players go pro, I kind of watch them. Like I know they got a couple on the Seahawks, Quandre Diggs
Oh
and
yeah, I like
Poona
Diggs.
Ford. Poona Ford too.
I should reach down here and grab another quarterback, but I'm not gonna. I'm not
I might as well
gonna.
wait.
I'm gonna grab Kenny Galladay because I do like him.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. Like I had
I
him
can.
also in 19, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you pissed off kicker of
Kicker of
elves.
elves. Oh, he's only got one wide receiver. Also, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
Like that was
jeez.
gonna be his wide receiver too.
He still got a couple of decent options up there.
Yeah. Oh, and then he pivoted and went running back anyway.
Ah, oh, Trey Lance, nice.
1, 2, 3. Three teams have not drafted 2 quarterbacks yet. If I go 3 rankings, my first quarterback could be Tua Tagovailoa.
Your podcast favorite.
Yeah, that could be my first. If Big Ben goes, then Fitzpatrick, and then Carr. I don't know. I might take one now. I don't feel like I need to, though. I don't feel like I need to reach that deep. And I think if I keep drafting value, even though trades in this league don't really happen too frequently.
Oh, really?
I just think eventually, which is, I'm sure every single late round quarterback mentality gets burned like every single year from that doing that, because there's a reason it's a super flex. There's a reason there's a premium on the quarterbacks. If you sleep on them the entire time, you're going to end up with garbage, averaging 12 to 15 points a week instead of 20 to 25.
Bro.
I don't care about that. Next pick, David. Might be one. Sutton just went this round.
Dang, a couple picks ago, too.
I think this is where I take my first. Big Ben, and it seems like a dumb choice because he doesn't have any legs and his arm is a question mark, but with so much talent around him, it's that same mentality of like, if he's healthy, if his line is anywhere near where it needs to be, I just feel like he's almost like Aaron Rodgers, where he knows where people are going to be, get the ball to him. Smart guy, doesn't have legs, neither does Rodgers, but Roethlisberger has more talent around him, I feel like. Well, okay. Take it back. Like, I don't know what Najee Harris looks like, but Aaron Jones is a pretty good running back. Also, I know that the receivers in Pittsburgh are great, but they're not Devontae Adams. So you could say, in that aspect, Rodgers still has the better weapons as far as like premier talent and like elite talent, but there's a lot more weapons. There's a lot more variety of weapons there for Roethlisberger. And I feel like if Rodgers is going in the 3rd, I feel like getting Ben in the 8th is a very good value.
Oh, sure.
I'm talking myself into saying it wasn't a bad pick.
No.
Because it was him or Tua. For me, I don't want to pick Fitzpatrick that might lose his job week 5. I don't want to pick Derek Carr, who's like a worse Matt Ryan. It's like, Big Ben, don't do me wrong, buddy.
As long as his elbow holds up, I think.
Yeah.
Should be all right.
Yep. Well, your receivers didn't turn out too bad, man. Ridley, Claypool, Anderson.
I was thinking it was between him and Debo, and like Anderson seems to stay healthy a little bit more.
Yeah, and for sure. And Claypool and Anderson are both your like weekly upside guys, whereas like Ridley is like your safe every week, gonna get a touchdown and like 80 yards guy.
Oh yeah.
Claypool and Anderson might peak, and like Deshaun Jackson, both of them basically. Or what they're gonna give you on a weekly basis. Yeah. I have Claypool on a keeper league, and I couldn't be happier. Awesome player.
There's also the possibility Cam Newton could go to the Washington football team because he knows Ron Rivera. I know it's narrative street coach speak or.
Yeah, it's still though it makes sense.
I don't know why he's not signed yet.
I just think politics.
Yeah.
Politics gets wrapped around so much. See, look at that, dude. Tua and Fitzpatrick both went this round, and it might have been triggered from me taking this quarterback now. But if those guys went there anyway, and then let's say Luke, G star, like let's just say one of the first three people there picked Big Ben. Now I'm looking at like the trash can outside my garage door is my quarterback. Like that's like the next best quarterback.
Sure.
So I'm really happy with that decision.
Absolutely.
It looks like Derek Carr is the next quarterback.
He's more of a known quantity. What's weird is on a sleeper. The sleeper average draft rankings are super out of whack with what Harris would say.
Yeah, Yahoo too. I noticed. Yeah, there's a lot of times where I got towards the end of the draft, and I'm looking at the next best player, and Harris's list is like number 282 on Yahoo, or like 400 out of something. Incredible players like I was just talking about him today before he just got a Justice Hill, for example. He was a running back that because of the J.K. Dobbins injury was supposed to get some pretty good like third down scat back work because he's been in the offense, and there's that Taysom Williams guy, but he hasn't had a snap in the NFL yet. He's a bigger guy too. Like Gus Edwards and Williams are both like 220 plus, whereas like Justice Hill is like the 200-pound back. And so like just a little bit more quickness, a little bit more wiggle, maybe better hands. I don't know. So I've been drafting him in a lot of leagues, but he got hurt. Yeah. Achilles out for the year.
I mean, I saw him play in college a few games because I watch a lot of Big 12 football, and he's pretty. I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah, Zach Wilson just went off.
Yeah, it's about to be a Big 12 team, BYU.
End off the board. I wonder if you're going to snipe my tight end, if I'm going to snipe yours when it comes to it, because neither one of us have one.
Yeah, there's a possibility. There's a distinct possibility.
Well, you are first. David Johnson is still on the board. Nobody likes him.
Harris would be proud of us for going 4 full rounds without a tight end. Are you doing any mixtapes this year yet?
No, I haven't. I probably will just because it's just fun, just to throw it in there and see if it gets caught. I'm a drummer, and so
nice.
I don't really play guitar or sing or anything like that. But you get some drinks in me late at night. I tend to submit some mixtapes. So both of the ones I've submitted actually made the tape, so I was pretty happy. But I can't recommend that anybody go listen to them ever because they're pretty bad in the best possible way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So at some point I plan on getting a kit again, drum kit, and Harris was joking around about this years ago, but doing like some slam poetry or something like an original, just playing the drums and about nonsense could be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a singer by trade or guitar player? What
sort of? Yeah, I was for a long time. Like I was I'm like a rhythm guitar player, lead singer, and I do some lead stuff. But usually, like I just don't have time. I never really learned how to use GarageBand, so I do like kind of bad karaoke tracks. Like I just did that Sledgehammer one for Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And like it was just kind of okay. I'm gonna go find a YouTube instrumental track of this, and let's lay down the lyrics, cut it in a couple of takes, and it's fun. Like I usually try to do 2 a year if I can, but
that's great. So, how many of yours have hit the podcast?
I think about 6, maybe.
Wow! So you're probably one of the most played then.
I had Mitch's little theme song, but then he's not gonna do it anymore.
You took Goddard. Guess what's happening now? I'm gonna pick the garbage boy. Derek Carr.
Garbage man can.
Derek Carr, baby. Oh. They're my quarterbacks, man. That's happened. It's in stone. Can't go back now.
Oh, for sure. You still think Brandon Cooks? I actually have an LA Rams Brandon Cooks jersey. I got it on sale whenever it got traded. Trying to collect like all the ones I think are pretty cool, especially when players go on that recently traded or released discount.
Carson Wentz. Yeah, Wentz could be a better pick than my two guys. But for whatever reason, Harris has him ranked down towards like 180s in Superflex. I wonder if
QB 26 or something.
I just deleted him off the list. I can't tell you exactly what it was, but probably somewhere around there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right. Yeah, based on where the quarterbacks are. Yep, 26, 27, somewhere in there. But to their point, like they recently were talking about like what could change, like what's something that could happen that would blow our minds, or what's something that's not blow our minds, something that's feasible that we've seen before that could happen again and nobody's looking for it. Like one of the bullet points was Carson Wentz could be good. He could go back to like his first couple years and or his first year with Philadelphia and actually be a good football player again behind a better offensive line with a really good running back and some decent young receivers. So if that happens, it's very possible that the 9.10 pick is better than both my 8.5 and 9.8. But
and a lot of people's like 3.4s or
exactly. Yeah.
There's always one QB that does that.
Oh, Jameis.
I got him at like the 10th round in my league. I love him. I'm not as a person, but like as a draft pick this year, I think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that percentage wise, it could be his career year for like touchdowns to interceptions ratio. I think it's kind of a cool story for him because he had a whole lot of hype coming out of college. I thought he was going to be like Cam Newton 2.0 because he was like rushing a lot of balls in early on. And I was joking at one point in time that I think I even sent in a joke email to the one of these Harris at the end of his podcast. He's talking about all of the what's the S like
the
snark. And I sent him some snark. I was like talking about at the time the Bucks didn't have any really star running backs, and so I was like, how are you not higher on Winston? Like he's their goal line back. And he kind of laughed at that because in the preseason, Winston rushed in like 2 or 3 touchdowns or something like that. So he's a big guy. And Cam Newton, his rookie year, rushed 14 or something like that. Like,
he was reasonably mobile at Florida State. Like they didn't run him too much or anything, but I don't know. I think that like he's got the best supporting cast he's had in a while, and like the system is just really. I know it sounds kind of crutchy, but I feel like the system's pretty set up well for quarterback success, and he's had a year to kind of sit and just learn. I don't know. I can see it happening.
I am so happy this guy is still here.
Yes, no offense.
Love it. As bad as I felt on the last 2 picks, that one makes me feel a lot better.
Sure. All right, let's go for some safety here.
Do you play any video games at all?
Sort of. I was just in a PhD program, so like all my time has been consumed by studying and whatnot. So like I do Madden.
Oh, nice.
little bit of a like I
Ooh,
got
I
the
like that boy pick. That's cool.
that is I had a what's called a I finally got a PS4, so like I got that Spider-Man,
Nice.
like the original. Yeah, it's
Dude,
cool.
I haven't played through that game. My kids played through it. I haven't touched it, man. Okay, I take it back. I played it for like an hour. But that game, on one of my favorite video game analyst podcast systems, giantbomb.com, Giant Bombcast.
Mhm.
They had that like as a top 4 game in 2018, and so I was stoked to play it. I'm like, cool, a superhero game, that's good. And then I played it for a little bit, and I get distracted with other people wanting to play online games with me and all that kind of thing.
Sure.
But I can't wait to go back and play it. So have you played through Spider-Man yet then?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna buy the sequel pretty soon.
Awesome.
The Miles Morales one. Like
Cool.
I really enjoyed it. I like the Batman Arkham games too.
Oh yeah, those have been very successful. Also, still haven't played those.
I know that like a lot of people hate on Arkham Knight, but I thought that most of the gameplay was actually like everyone's kind of put some new innovations into it. But I thought all 4 of them have their high points for sure.
Did you play through God of War 4?
I have not. No.
If you like adventure action games,
Sure.
with just stunning graphics and great controls, I highly recommend that one. I think it's
Excellent. Yeah.
a part of the PlayStation Online now. If you have an online subscription, you might be able to play that
Oh,
one for
yeah.
free, just as
Heard
a part
about
of like the library or whatever. But if nothing else, you could probably find it at a local game store for, I don't know what it is, like $20 now, $25.
Nice.
But it's a really good story and the graphics are amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't play God of War 1 or 2. I came in at God of War 3. But I will say the reason I bought my PS4 was to play God of War 4 in 4K. So I got the PS4 Pro, played God of War. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed platinuming that game. I 100%ed it.
Nice.
And it could just be something with the type of lore that I like or what, but the music, the cinematography, voice acting, game was just rad. I would recommend
Also,
it.
I both the South Park games as well, and they're pretty fun.
Yeah, I've heard good
A guilty
things.
pleasure of mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you like the show, it's essentially like it's a super deep dive. Like a lot of just like the random things you find around town are very much like love letters to the fans who've stuck with it for a long time.
Nice. Darnold's on. Glad he's not my starter. I like Darnold. I do like Darnold. I think his talent's there. New system's going to be great for him. Better offensive line there in North Carolina, and then I think also just better talent around him. Like he was given a bag of like rusty tools to use, and it being a young kid, just I can't imagine. He's like the best. One of the best things in the NFL from the last couple of years is the night where he's like, I'm seeing ghosts.
Oh yeah,
like that was just I don't know what I'm doing out here. Look at this, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss back to back. That's crazy.
Back. People want in on that Bills backfield, I suppose. When he was at USC, I thought he was really like something pretty special, and he still may be. But yeah, now he's got Moore, Anderson, and there's some other decent wide receiver who's there. I can't remember who it is.
Where?
To. At Carolina now, he's got like DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and there's someone else who's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not Samuel anymore. He left.
No, he left. He's watched the football team. But you're right. His receivers there are pretty solid, and of course, having CMC as your running back helps. Pittman's gone. We both have 3 running backs. I was going to say the next running back on the board is still there, David Johnson.
Oh yeah. He's been hyping the Texans back. Not hyping, but like, given that they're probably going to win like 3 games, I feel like he has been putting an inordinate amount of focus on them in the last few podcasts.
If you're not taking him, I'm going to take him. Just because
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Swift is
I
hurt.
can't imagine.
Barkley and Mixon might get hurt. David Johnson gets hurt every year. Guy can catch footballs. So I don't know who's going to be. I don't know who's going to be throwing the ball, but he seems like a relatively safe RB 2.5 flex.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to draft another quarterback until like maybe the end if I can. We'll see if get some twine, some sticks to rub together to make a quarterback later on. My quarterback 3. I didn't check my bye weeks. Good, 7 and 8.
Yeah, my home league, both my quarterbacks have the same bye, so I'm just gonna have to either
brutal.
flex somebody else that week. Or...
Yeah, I don't know if I can get another quarterback that I think is not so gross as my QB3 just for bye week fills. I feel like the floor there is going to be better than anything you might try to flex. Flexes are pretty strong, man. Not to flex on my flexes here, but I do like my squad.
That's good stuff, man. That's what you should do.
As long as you like make your eyes really blurry when you look at my quarterbacks, then my squad's pretty good.
And you never know, this could be like a late career renaissance for these people.
Yeah.
There's always that possibility.
Again, I go back to what I said originally. Like, you don't even have to worry about your quarterbacks for the whole league because Murray and Jackson every single week are going to deliver exactly what you want out of them, and sometimes they'll deliver like twice what you expected out of them.
Yeah,
I don't feel like either of them are capable of goose eggs.
It seems very unlikely.
Yeah.
All right, I'll probably reach here, but that's fine.
You like Jamal Williams over David Johnson?
I do, yeah. DeAndre Swift is battling a nagging injury right now.
He is.
So I feel like there's some value there.
That's just a bold call, Cotton.
I don't know. I feel like when I come around, some of these other people I'm interested in might also be there.
I like it. I am going to draft David Johnson in one more league. Feels gross, but it's happening. Also, one thing I didn't consider is our roster spots are shorter. We got
what do we have? 5 bench spots or 6?
6.
Okay.
Bench 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4 more spots to draft. Do really like my team. But Big Ben is.
You know if there's a glossary of like the nicknames that he gives people?
Oh yes, I think that there is.
Is it on the Reddit or is it on his website?
I think there's a Twitter, I think, or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I gotta find that because some of these are amazing.
Yeah, he mentions it from time to time how there's an account on either Instagram or Twitter that they keep track of all the nicknames.
Like a show historian or something. You know, the Jim Rome show, he has a guy who does that, just like compiles audio clips and like does the history of the show. Oh, Yacht Club Dictionary, cool.
It's so much. Wake up.
Deshaun Watson's available.
He got taken in the 12th round in our league as well.
Like, cross your fingers and he ever plays a game this year and actually, whatever in the off-field stuff takes if it all works out in his favor, he's actually able to play football.
Then
He's
yeah, that
going to
would
be a
be
steal in this round.
yeah. That's assuming he doesn't have any rust because who knows how much he's worked out all off season.
I can't imagine that he wouldn't be working out unless he knows he's guilty and then he's just throwing it,
Yeah.
giving up.
I'm originally from Texas, but the lawyer that he hired is pretty nasty. Rusty Harden.
Oh, he's got a history of representing.
He represented Roger Clemens during a lot of the whole steroid stuff, and he's pretty ruthless.
Gotcha.
He's definitely one of those people that you don't want to cross. That's some high price representation to be employing.
Yeah, if you're innocent.
And yeah, just really I don't know, he's just someone who's really got a history of representing some controversial clients as well.
Oh, such a great on that. I guess it makes me feel better knowing I was able to get a receiver who was ranked ahead of Derek Carr. Still fell to me.
Deviant Parker.
Yep, Deviant Parker. He's my wide receiver 5. Probably my last receiver I'm going to take this round with 3 spots left. Did you ever watch The Wire?
No, I saw that guy died. Omar died today.
Yeah, so many people.
Rest in peace.
People in my stream chat were talking about it. And I was like, I watched The Wire a couple times, but not enough to know who that person was.
It's on the list for sure. I got to finish up Deadwood. One more season to go.
I want to see Deadwood. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
The first 2 seasons are fantastic. I'm sure the third one is as well. And they just did a random movie or reunion movie.
Mike Williams. I think that guy, all he has to do, the conversation is always about health, right? For all these players. Assuming health, that guy's going to score 10 touchdowns, isn't he? Mike Williams, offense. Herbert's second year.
He's got to catch him. I mean, he dropped a ball in the end zone last year that cost him a game versus the Broncos. It was a little bit more complicated. It was an acrobatic catch, but he still should have caught it.
Yeah, it's I could have caught that from the couch.
Not me, but
no, I get it. You're athletic freaks, right? Professional sports. Come on. Oh, Hot Jupiter from the league is in my stream. Talking about The
Nice.
Wire. Says The Wire is great. They used to live in Baltimore. Seasons 3 and 4 are the best. Well, that's good to hear that the later ones are better. Usually it's like they start off hot and then taper out, but Hot Jupiter. Oh man, it would have been cool if they would have joined us in Discord too, because they're right after me and you're right before me. So it'd been funny to have that back and forth,
The triple
sniping each other
turn.
the entire
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Hot Jupiter drafted Hertz and Fields
Nice.
after going Kelsey, Diggs, Jefferson, McLaurin. So her running backs, hers, his, I don't know. Let's just say their running backs are Javonte Williams and Gordon, which is safe
And
until bye week. But then you think, okay, assuming one gets hurt, what's next? Next pick is Connor, and then Lindsey. So I feel like they rounded off their running backs pretty in a very safe manner because Connor
there's
is going to be fine, right? Like he's
Yeah.
playing, he's healthy, whatever. And Lindsey's seems like as safe as any other like third down scat back in any offense that
sure.
whatever.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm also like, I don't know. There's still some decent names on here at running back that are like long shots.
Personally, like looking at the names, I don't think
Yeah.
there's too much of a difference between Naheem Hines and Lindsey, which have both gone in the 12th round, and Myles Gaskin and Chase Edmonds, who were in the 7th round. Like, I just think that's value picks. That's pretty good in the 12th to get,
Sure.
smaller pass catching backs with question marks. Look at this running wide receiver run here. Beasley, Jones, Callaway, Moore, Gage. What's up, Fuzzy? Not as complicated as it looks.
Oh,
Curtis Samuel is still available. You want one more?
I saw that. Yeah, let's just do that.
Connor. Devonta Smith. I'm just going to skip all these wide receivers. Sure. Is yes, has to be gone. Is Pollard? White. Gonna do it. This is gross. Boop. James White.
Not that gross.
It shouldn't be gross because he's always like playing always efficient when he's on the field. But there's so many question marks around that offense. And I guess you know what? And look at my squads, my running back 5. I need to draft now. Probably gonna try to get the next quarterback. I'm
Ooh,
not
Michael Gallup. Nice.
Yeah. Did I already delete it by accident? Have deleted. Oh yeah, right. Because I didn't need wideouts. He, him. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know, man. These days it's just one of those things. It's safer just to not be specific until you know for sure. Trying to
Zach Ertz.
step on anybody's toes. Zach Ertz would have been a great tight end too. Yeah, so Hot Jupiter, we were talking about how crazy it would be if you had joined Discord with us, because we're drafting right next to each other. Like TM Henry's right in front of me, and you're right behind me. Could have been sniping picks the whole draft. You son of a. Are there any teams that only have one quarterback?
Does not appear so.
Nope. Everybody has got at least two. And wait, what? S. Barry Real has 4 quarterbacks. Who is the next quarterback? Tyrod Taylor? Nope, he's gone.
No, you already got taken.
Cam Newton? Cam Newton's the next quarterback? This oh yeah, I forget. This was before Cam was he was released. These rankings are from
Yeah, it's been trying to deflate the average draft position.
fuck.
Oh no!
Are you saying oh no like you wanted him?
I did, yeah.
Oh, they stumbled upon it.
Evan Coleman is a turkey mayo.
Yeah, I gotta smash. Sorry, man.
All good. No, that's fine.
So the next after that would have been, I think, Jimmy G. Yeah, Jimmy G is the next guy off the Harris ranks. I'm not. Yeah, if you're talking about drafting Tevin Coleman. Oh, you drafted. I see what you did there. Jupiter drafted Tevin Coleman, and then in chat was like turkey mayo ?
Turkey mayo.
Turkey mayo is great if you got like some pepper in there with the turkey, and then you like some pepper chips on the side, like some kettle
Yeah, you
chips.
got to put that flavor in there, otherwise
Yeah.
it's just
Get some sort of
bland.
like some Pilsner lager, something crisp and refreshing. I'll even take a Coke Zero if it comes to it, but something's got to pop. It's a lot of creaminess.
sure.
Great. Now my mouth's watering talking about Tevin Coleman. Nonsense. White. I want for my. Probably gonna eyeball tight. Oh. I don't need to have. But. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be gross. Ingram available. You want a second tight end? Ingram's the next one.
Evan Ingram, wow. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah, remember when he was good his rookie year?
Oh yeah, he's like a top 5, top 10 tight end.
The Giants are just a weird enigma in the NFL.
Yeah, someone I think it was like Michael Lombardi. I think was talking about them the other day. Was like, yeah, they won 2 Super Bowls, but if you look at the last like 20 something years of that franchise, it's just been super disorganized.
Yeah, it's like something in the Gatorade or something.
Well, the Jets aren't much better. So it might be a
No,
New
they're
York
not.
thing.
New York is just garbage. Raekwon Smith. That's one of my mixtapes. You might have remembered this one because it was so nonsensical.
Which one was it?
I sang the "Take on Me" by Aha.
Oh yeah,
and
that
it was a
cool.
Traquan Smith, and so every time I reached the high notes, it was so bad. Oh, I was laughing when I hit send on that email.
No, it's the best. Those are the best kind of mixtapes.
And I feel like, because he kind of rushed through the description and all that, but like he didn't get the references. I was talking about COVID limes that Emmanuel Sanders was putting in, or no, that Traquan Smith was putting in Colonel Sanders' margarita because of all the talk about Chipotle and the cutting the limes and the
Joe Philbin being the line cutter.
Exactly. So I was making it was like a double entendre of Traquan Smith cutting limes and putting them in COVID somehow, and then putting him onto Colonel Sanders margarita because Emmanuel Sanders was the other receiver there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so it would buy Traquan Smith some more playing time. It was very, very layered, very intelligent lyrics that I came up with at like probably 12:30 in the morning after a couple beers.
That's the way to do it.
But so you mentioned the GarageBand. I just do. I have just a TV here that I put on YouTube, and I just find karaoke lyrics. So I'll just play the karaoke song and sing to it, and then like with my own. Yeah, exactly. So that's all I did for mine, and I recorded on my iPhone. No crazy speaker or anything like that.
I'll have to try that.
Oh, Deshaun Watson did get drafted.
Luke Hill
took Deshaun Watson. It's just a dice roll late in the. I don't hate that pick.
Oh, sure.
How much disrespect is Jimmy G getting in this league for real? That he's still available in the last round of a super flex league.
Gotta be right up there with Andy Dalton getting disrespected like that.
I feel like Jimmy's worse because he's the actual. I mean, I guess you could say Dalton is the starter, right? Because they're not planning on playing Fields first, but at least Jimmy G's like been with the team. He didn't just get traded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jimmy G, let's
Jimmy
do
and Andy
this.
Dalton. Yeah? Nice. All right, sweet. And look at this. So you got some value and Alexander Madison because Jimmy G was there last round, the same pick, or the same, So I don't know if Madison would have lasted to the 15th.
Probably not.
All right. So let's see if Evan Ingram questionable. What is it? Has he got hurt feelings? Unlikely or is it a calf injury? All right, so it's Evan Ingram or Eric Ebron.
Murder holes.
I'm going to do it just because he's got an actual nickname.
Ooh, Taysom, very nice.
Oh yeah. Good job, Hot Jupiter. Last pick, fourth quarterback. Jeez. I guess that's totally smart, dude, because injuries happen,
Absolutely.
bye weeks, trade fodder. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Could get benched. Jameis could get benched, so you got a
Yeah.
starter.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, have a good night, man.
Peace out. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to actually
Yeah,
talk to
absolutely.
somebody. I had headphones on for like 45 minutes, and then I was thinking the whole time, like, I don't have any audio. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones, but they had to use for them. So peace out. Good luck.
Cool.
We'll
Yeah.
see you around.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I said bye as if I'm talking on a telephone. Yeah, Jimmy G took them to a Super Bowl. I think the 49ers defense took them to a Super Bowl. Nick Foles is in Chicago with Andy Dalton. What's going on in there? Luke Hill, you were with me. What? How come he didn't say anything, Luke? uh, what happened to the text there? Oh, there. Oh, my mouse was over it. Dude, I think my team is a lot better than my team I had last year. Because the value-based drafting method I took. My quarterbacks are kind of garbage, but as long as they're mediocre, as long as they don't get hurt and they play like 16 games and they, even if they're on average QB2s, all my other talent around them is so great. I feel very comfortable with it. Okay. I say that until I look at David Johnson, Devontae Parker, and James White. I don't feel comfortable about any of that. Basically, my entire bench is like, please don't make me start you. Please don't make me start any of you. But my starters are legitimate. WD. Hey there. You were the one who took 3 running backs. Yeah. How'd your team end up? Mike Evans, Sutton, Marquise Brown. Okay. Cobb. I love Evans and Sutton. And then, yeah, I guess you could kind of mess around. Hopefully Brown is healthy. He hasn't yet popped. And my running backs are pretty solid. if you're really unhappy with your quarterbacks, I might make a I could work out a trade for like Trey Lance, I think. See? See? You took Trey Lance in the 7th. I took Galladay 4 picks in front of you. Got Hill, Allen, Thielen, Parker. No? Oh, I might be able to work something out there. These are all right. I don't like my QBs at all. Peace out, Hot Jupiter. Good luck this year. No sweat. It was, I mean, I didn't even announce this until it was already going. So, like, I was playing video games with Pismo Steven here beforehand, and he was just like, just keep it up, just keep streaming, and I'll come hang out with you while you're streaming your draft. And so I said, all right, no problem. And I didn't get all the information to the league until it was too late. It sounded like other people wanted to come hang out. It was fun. This league's cool. It's my only super flex league that I play in, so it's just a little bit different. 3 beers and a White Claw. Oh my god! Why the White Claw? You just ran out of beer. Just wanted to try a new flavor. I guess more than anything, I'm curious the order. And like White Claw, beer, or I would imagine it's 3 beers and then oh, I'm out of beer, White Claw. No, so I was just saying, WD. I might be interested in potentially trading for one of your quarterbacks. Depends on a couple things, you know. Does Big Ben actually have an arm? Derek Carr actually know how to play football? Teddy Bridgewater actually going to be the starter? Or is Drew Lock going to take it over week 2? Get rid of this. The actual board. It's nice that we didn't have to draft kickers or defenses. I do really like what TM Henry did with his draft, doing Murray Jackson back to back, and then just like scrounging around for the rest of the draft. I think he did okay. Montgomery, Henderson, Hunt, safe. Ridley, Claypool, Anderson seems relatively safe with this as your core, quarterback play. I like his squad. I'm the team with Saquon and Mixon. Running backs and wide receivers for this first 7 rounds. And then I was like, super flex, I should probably start taking quarterbacks, right? At some point, you eventually have to start taking them. So I was looking at the board and I saw Big Ben, Tua, Ryan Fitzpatrick as the next 3. I was like, bro, if I don't get one now and they start going, my starter could have been Carr. My starter, could have been Wentz. So I just had to bite the bullet and go with the guy who's done it for so many years, Big Ben. If we can get one more top 10 year out of him, it seems like it's going to be this year after his injury from last year. It's got to be this year. It's like his last time being a top 10 quarterback with all that talent around him. I know Tua's got lots of hype, but I just feel like Ben is somehow, even without legs, I feel like Big Ben is safer than Tua. I don't know why. I think it's just because he's got so much talent around him and he's a veteran. I just realized I have the Big Ben and Eric Ebron stack. Let's see if I actually start Ebron the same week that he actually has a touchdown. Looks like we already have people in the league picking up free agency players. and also changing their nicknames. Yeah. But I wanted Hot Jupiter to tell me the order that he consumed the 3 beers and White Claw. It'd be funny if it was like beer White Claw. Like you had a beer, feeling frisky, and you throw a White Claw in there, you're like, that was a bad idea, and you go back to the beer. For me, it's always beer's gone. The next best thing is hard soda. Kicker of Elves just updated their nickname for Justin Herbert and said that his nickname is supposed to be Lamar Jackson. This is the first that I heard that Herbert is supposed to be Lamar Jackson. Vetoing beer, White Claw, beer. Look at Josh Boyles. So Boyles, isn't he the commish? So he went running back in round 2 and then skipped running back till round 7. Grab Gaskin. Dude, if Gaskin isn't clicking and Salvin Ahmed takes over the job, he's going to be starting Gibson and Pollard. He might have the weakest running backs in the league. Oh, wait, look at this guy, Eric Griffin. Henry, Leonard Fournette, Dillon are his only 3 running backs. Henry's amazing. Fournette and Dillon, similar roles. They're both big goal line backs. Hopkins, Kittle, Robinson, Beckham, Thomas. His receivers are going to carry his team. Oh, what, he auto drafted? I didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention to chat at that time. Who did he want there at 104? Kamara. I would have wanted Kamara there as well. Harris, Davis, Edmonds, Brown, Lamb, Fuller, Wilson, and Brady. Kamara, Woods, Edwards. Kamara, Edwards. Debo Samuel. This is another squad where like running backs are pretty weak. We still don't really know what Gus Edwards is going to do full time, what Harris is going to do full time. But he's going to be carried by his pretty good picks, pretty good value picks, I think. And then Andrews being an elite tight end. Taylor Pitts, Herbert, Godwin, Sanders, Ryan Sermon, DJ Chark with Godwin, Landry as your 3. These are pretty good teams, like all the way across the board. I don't think anybody blew up their squad. I couldn't tell you who the best team was, and I maybe could tell you who the worst team is if I do a little bit more looking. I think it might be WD is the worst team here out of the 12. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it says auto here. Did they auto the whole time? Adams, Elliott, Stafford, Edwards, Johnson, Lockett. I love that. I don't know Stafford there, but I like the rest of them. Chase, Jones, Drake. Yeah, that's a good squad. Yeah, I couldn't tell you who the, I couldn't tell you who the worst team was. Probably mine. Probably mine with my Big Ben and my Derek Carr. I held out the longest. Look at this. I have everybody 8.5 before I drafted my first quarterback. We'll see how it works. Oh, yeah, I was talking about how my quarterback wasn't drafted until 8.5, which was the longest lasting team. Everybody else drafted one before me. I wasn't specifically trying to hold out. I kept liking the players that were falling to me, and so I couldn't ever skip these guys to reach down and grab Fields or Lance or Tua or Big Ben. Like, these guys are so solid. Did my best. I did my best. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm gonna go check in with the wifey poo. We're making some. Well, she's started it on already. We're making some spicy salsas tonight. I'm gonna try to. So I'm gonna hang out with her. Before I do, since I got some viewers in here, I'm gonna see who's playing and go raid somebody. Hey Pismo, are you still with me in chat, dude? Might go raid Ninja Flips TV or Sid Row. She's playing Apex. Could probably do Ninja Flips. He's such a cool guy.